Morning. It's Thursday, December 8th. It's a beautiful morning in Minnesota. It's cold out, but the sun is out. So I'm just sitting on the couch, soaking it up, drinking my morning coffee. I have to present at a coalition meeting later today, so I got prepared to see people in person and not from Zoom. So I'm not wearing real pants. That's a lie. I'm wearing my fall frolic sweater today by Samantha G. Sam, I don't know how to say her last name, but I'll link it below. The main color is Explorer Knits to the Stars That Listen. And then the contrast color is Pumpkin Spice Cake from Lavender Loon. It's just a beautiful combo. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm wearing it with a skirt and some leggings. I'll put on a pair of clogs. So it's a very good knit fit day. So not real pants, still very stretchy. After that, I'll come back home for a couple of virtual meetings. And then I'll knit tonight. We have no plans. We might go out to eat for dinner. The flu is going around. COVID's coming back. I mean, we're gonna get sick. I know that. But I also, ahead of holidays, I don't want to spread it to my family. So we'll see. Probably, the world we live in, right? So I ended up ripping out my brother's socks last night. Those were the Felici self-striping. They were huge, and I should have known. I have such a loose tension. I shouldn't have done the medium. I should have gone down a size, even for my brother. So I'll start those, but those will go quick. Those are kind of my conference knitting socks, conference call knitting socks. I did start another pair of socks last night, and later today I want to cake up a ball of yarn to start a muscle burra for my friend. It's a little bit of whip madness. I never had this many projects going, but they're all small, they're portable, and they're all moving fairly quickly because I'm not working on a big project at the same time. That's what I keep telling myself, at least. I'm feeling confident about gift knits. It seems to be like I'm getting through them, and it's only December 8th. So that feels nice. Knock on wood, jinx myself, but that's that. So I hope you all have a good morning. I hope the sun's out where you are, or if it's not out, you're finding coziness and brightness some way. And I'll check back in later today. I'm back. I'm always looking for dresses that I can layer with my knits. So Target has a deal right now, 30% off. I know, I'm trying to move to a handmade wardrobe, but it is what it is, right? So I was just scrolling through the dresses, and for me personally, I could never wear any of those. And could never as in it's just not my style. I'm gonna try and insert the video over this because they're just, I was like, oh. If you want to wear that, please go for it. It is just so far from what I'm looking for that it's laughable. And I wanted to share it because it made me giggle. I love winter. It's gorgeous. Cut my afternoon short to take the dogs for a walk. Beautiful out, right? Oh, I just love it. And these do as well. Sam, the pointer, will eat snow as we walk, so she'll be... And then Harry just loves to run in it, so we're pretty pleased. Today was a great day. It was good to present. I like presenting, which is probably not surprising when I'm talking to myself. I like to talk. And it's always good to talk to people about public policy and the upcoming legislative session on public health and addressing health disparities. Part of today's meeting was visiting the race exhibit at the Minnesota Science Museum. We had an hour to do that, and I definitely needed more than that. It talked about how race is a political, social construct meant to shift balances of power. So that was just great to kind of revisit. And then afterwards, it was powerful. And so the good chunk of it was focused on American Indian population and American Indian heritage, because it's so connected to Minnesota since this is all stolen land. And then the second part was us as a group talking through our experiences and, how did we feel? what were some items to take away, and then how are we going to take this to our work? So when it comes to policy, shifting balances of power at the Capitol, all those things. I could go on and on about this. Some of you might like this, some of you might not, but I just found it really powerful, and it felt silly to talk about my day and not talk about this really meaningful thing and this really incredible, meaningful conversation that this coalition had. So we just ordered pizza, shifting gears. We ordered pizza instead of going out tonight. I just didn't feel like it. I want to stay in my cozies. I'm wearing my Lavender Loon shirt. I think I talk about Lavender Loon every podcast, which is probably not surprising. I'm a fangirl. There's Sam. She always has to have her time to shine in this podcast, doesn't she? So we're going to have pizza. Did some conference meeting knitting today, finished the first mitt, started the cuff of the second. As you saw, there was somebody at my table who was also knitting. I loved it. It was, public health people are the best. So pizza, knitting, watching TV. It's almost the weekend. So excited. I'm skipping wine tonight. I didn't feel like doing the Advent. So we'll check in on that later. All right. Have a great night.